Hi guys, it's Mitch here. I'm just popping on to do a little bit of a review for you, as I've been lucky enough to receive a Sabbath box from my beautiful friends Abby of the Enchanted Pumpkin and Amanda of the Owl and the Cauldron, and they're putting together these beautiful bespoke Sabbath boxes for you guys. So I thought I would review this so you can see exactly what's in these boxes, and for anybody that might want to take advantage of these. Now, before I sort of show you the box and everything that you get and all the rest of it, what they've done, which I think is really good, is they've offered 3 different price brackets. So there's 3 different types of box you can purchase. And I'm just going to quickly do the talk on each one so you get an idea of what you can expect and the prices for each one before we actually look at what you sort of get in the sort of Sabbath box itself. So bear with me guys, I've got my notes here. Okay, so the first box that they offer then is a Sabbath information only box, and that is £15, and this will be an in-depth write-up about the Sabbath put together on very lovely and great quality paper for you. Our customers have started to place all their info in folders and keep it, so we want to accommodate that by making our information pretty. As well as that, we have put years, and I mean many years, of research behind this information. It goes through the history of each Sabbath, meanings, as well as how to mark each Sabbath in the modern world, as well as how it was marked years gone by. So that is box 1. You get all the information, and I have to say guys, from looking at what is in front of me, which I'll show you briefly, it is amazingly good quality. So this would be amazing to have for your own personal grimoire or your own book of shadows. You know, if you wanted to make that up with these pieces, you know, it's almost like a ready-made spell book in a lot of ways, or like a ready-made grimoire. So a beautiful thing to have. Now box 2, this is the one that I'll be reviewing today, is the Sabbath ritual box, and that costs £30. And what this box contains, the information from box 1, plus a ritual relating to the Sabbath. You will receive the things you need to carry out the ritual too. The items that will be put in this box will be herbs that we grow ourselves in our own garden, far better with much more energy attached to them than anything you can buy. We also forage for herbs and plants too, taking us back in time to the old ways. Candles, great quality candles. We now have a lady who makes handmade solid colour candles for us. These are in the box too. Anything else that you need to carry out the ritual will be in the box for you. All great quality handmade, homegrown, wherever possible. A crystal relevant to the Sabbath and in-depth information on that crystal. As well as that, you will receive clear and easy to follow instructions on how to carry out the ritual. Each ritual in these boxes is wrote by the guys from scratch. These are not rituals that you can find anywhere else. I have been doing this, so this is, I think this is Amanda's just saying this, so I have been doing this for a very long time, so I put a piece of me inside this, as does Abby. So it's both beautiful Abby and Amanda's intentions. So that is what you get in the ritual box that I'll be reviewing today. Amazing, amazing. And then for anybody that really wants to sort of go to town and really sort of spoil themselves, they do a third box, so box 3, which is the deluxe box, and this comes in at £59.99, and in this box you will get all of the above plus a second ritual with everything you need to carry it out as before: a handmade altar cloth, a handmade altar decoration, a larger crystal, again with in-depth information to go with it, handmade jewellery. This box focuses on a particular area of the Sabbath. We put things in the box that is fitting with that. 90% of the items in this box are handmade, all put together by our own hands, herbs and plants cared for and harvested by us. These boxes are packed with energy. Each box price also includes the postage and packaging. And then I don't know if you can see this here, I'm just going to see if I can get this up a little bit bigger for you. It might not let me, but that is like the full sort of it. Oh, see if I can get that better. That, sorry, you can't really see that too well, but that is the sort of little download of information there. And what I'll do with this video, I'll attach their group page so anyone can join that if you would like to, for additional information, and if you'd like to purchase any of the boxes that they offer. So the box that I am going to be reviewing today then is the Sabbath Ritual box, coming in at £30. And I was very, very excited to receive this morning. So I don't really know where to start, guys, because like the sort of advert says, there is so much information in here. So I think what I'll do first is I'll show you the paperwork, and then we'll sort of go with it from there. So just as they said, beautiful, beautiful parchment paper. Okay, really good quality, very thick, very nice. Definitely spellbook quality. So what you've got quite a lot of literature here. So I'll just sort of briefly show you all this. So got all of these pieces of information. So like they were sort of saying in their sort of introduction there, you could get a beautiful folder and make up your own book of shadows, your own grimoire, and a really, really great thing to have for cross-reference. So the first piece that we've sort of got here then is where we've got all the sort of history on Beltane, because obviously Beltane is coming up shortly. So this is the Beltane box that I'm reviewing, and literally there is just so much information, and I'm not obviously going to read all this out to you, but there is tons of information. So it talks about Beltane, the Sabbath, so you've got in-depth pieces there. Then you've got the information on the Beltane fire, so it goes a little bit deeper. And then you've got the Great Rite, so you've got loads and loads of stuff here. There's an egg charm spell further in, and then dress for the occasion, so it sort of suggests and gives you information on how you would dress appropriately for this Sabbath and how you can perform rituals in this time. Dressing of the hawthorn, altar decorations. There's just so much in here. You know, this in itself is like, woof. So we've got that. That's the first part. We've then got, so if I show you the crystal first, that's what I'll do. So you get a beautiful little bag, okay, and inside there is a crystal to represent the Sabbath. So the crystal for this particular Sabbath is rose quartz. Now I thought I knew quite a lot about rose quartz, but I'm not so sure after reading all this. So beautiful tumble stone there, which you can use with any spell work and magic, or just keep on you for personal benefits. Then what we've got here is literally everything you ever wanted to know. This is all about the crystal itself, guys. There is so much in here. I mean, tons of information. And I thought I knew a bit about rose quartz, but I'm thinking, shit, I don't know half as much as I thought. So again, I'm not going to read it all because there is just so much, but it talks about things from the chakra point of view, from the zodiac, from the planetary, from the emotional state, from the physical aspects, from the spiritual aspects. There is so much in here, you know, so it's like, wow, that is pretty cool in itself to have all of that, you know, so that is also handy. And if you were getting this monthly, you could have sections for your sort of Sabbaths, sections for your crystals. I could just see how a folder would work really, really well, and a beautiful sort of cross-reference to have, really, because you would have so much information. Now then, so the actual Beltane ritual itself is on this one, and again it talks you through everything that you get. So everything that is sort of included in this box is what you'll need to perform this ritual, and again you get the step-by-step guides and instructions. Beautiful, beautiful spells, very in-depth actually, and again I'm not going to read it because I don't want to take that surprise away from people. And I was actually thinking, oh, what should I do for Beltane? Because normally I would get together with my magical friends and we would do some sort of ritual or some sort of, spell work. But being as we're in lockdown, that's not going to happen. So this was amazing to sort of have this, you know, really, really excited that I'm going to be able to offer that and to do that. So very, very, very excited to be able to show you this, guys. So again, like I say, so much information in here. With the spell work. So that's all the literature. Then let's look at what we get. So first of all, I think I'll do this in the stages. So what they've got then is they've got pieces to use for making the sort of elementary side, so to honour the fire, the earth, the water and the air. So for the earth, they have given mixed foraged wood, Okay, so that will represent earth. So when you in the ritual, it will tell you how to set this up and how to do it all. Okay, so you've got a beautiful energy there. And then for the fire, you get, on this particular one, mixed peppercorn, which represents the fire energy. So you can see those there. So we've got those. And then to represent the water, we've got this beautiful shell, which I think is really cool to sort of encompass all the elemental sort of points. And then for air, I really like this. I was quite surprised when I saw this in the bag. It's beautiful sort of feather. And you'd be able to use this afterwards for ritual work, and you could use this for cleansing, for sort of smudging. So I was really excited to receive that feather. I have got one like this before, but not with the black on. So that was really beautiful to have. And I love the fact they've put one with a black tip on, because it's sort of honouring the light and the dark, you know. So we've got that. Then we get all the pieces for, and you've also got, I know you can't really see in this box, I was going to show you quickly how big this box is actually, just to give you an idea. So this is what turned up today. The box is huge. Okay, it's a huge box. And each sort of section has got these beautiful layers of like paper. It's all nicely wrapped. I'm trying to sort of do it as delicately as I can here. So then we've got all the stuff for the ritual. So we've got rock salt for boundary sachet here. Okay, so we've got your rock salt. Then we've got this beautiful green ribbon. And again, you're probably wondering what all these pieces are for, but when you read through the ritual itself, it all becomes very self-explanatory, very clear, and like the guys have said, it is really easy to understand. It's just a case of reading through it, but I don't want to sort of read it all out to you and spoil the magic for anyone that's purchased it. I just want to give you a little bit of an insight and a bit of a teaser. And then what I love as well is they've actually labelled each sort of piece. Not that you need it to be labelled, but it's nice to have that. It just looks really professional, really finished off. I've got to be careful that I don't prick myself with this. So we've got the holly, and you get two big sort of chunks of holly here. Oops. Like I say, it's obviously quite spiky. So you've got the holly for the part of your ritual. We also have the rosemary. So, I love the smell of rosemary. Beautiful, beautiful rosemary there. Okay. And then we also have, oh, now this has to be careful because there are lots of thorns in this, as you might gather, with the hawthorn. So, beautiful bunch of hawthorn here. And that's also got a really nice smell to it. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that there. And then what I love as well, they talked about the candles earlier, so they've put a business card in. So the person that makes these candles is Kelly's Smellies, handmade candles, wax melts and beauty products. So definitely check her out. She's on Facebook. Don't know if you can see that too well there. And then on the back of the card, it's got her Facebook details. I'm going to put that a little bit close just to see if it will pick that up. I don't know if it will, but I'll read it out anyway. So it's www.facebook.com/Kelly's Smellies. So you can find her on Facebook, give her page a like, and then you get two beautiful, beautiful forest green candles. And again, you can just see that these are really good quality. So I'm actually going to be really excited to be working with these. So guys, that is the ritual box in a nutshell. That's everything. I don't think there's anything I've missed in there. So you have everything to make your sort of ritual, to do your sort of honouring for Beltane. And amazing, you know. What I love with this as well is if you're somebody that is sort of still learning your craft, or if you're perhaps, and I think we're always learning our craft, aren't we, because it's lifelong, but it's nice that it's not just something that you can just grab off Google. It's nice that they've actually created something that's very bespoke, very personal to them, so it isn't like every other sort of box that's out there. And there are some amazing boxes, don't get me wrong, but I think this one is nice because it is a little bit more personal. You know, it is their energy, and I just think it's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So at £30 you're getting a lot here, and it's not just the sort of physical things. It's worth it, I think, to have all of that literature. There is so much available, and the fact that they offer the 3 options, you know, the sort of starter pack, the ritual box, and then the deluxe option. It depends how much you want to treat yourself, you know, how much you sort of want to delve in with your own personal magic. But I think this is a brilliant sort of Sabbath box. I can't wait to sort of use it and do the spell work. And yeah, so I think, guys, I would rate this sort of definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm going to be really, really excited to work with this. And what I love as well is, no matter how much we do with our craft, we are always sort of learning, we're always growing. And it was just so nice to see that piece about the rose quartz. There was so much in there that I didn't even know about, and I work with crystals and various other things, so we're always learning. And I think that's the beauty of anything with this sort of nature. There's so much information that you're getting, and that's really the magic, isn't it? You know, that's the real magic of this box. So I'm going to leave this video with you guys. I hope that it helps. I hope it resonates and makes sense. So I'm just going to try and find, bear with me, on one of these pages they had all of their contact details on the back, and I was just going to see if I could show you that. But I just don't want all these herbs going everywhere. Okay, let's just see. This is the one. So on the back of the rose quartz page they have all the information about Amanda. So we've got Amanda, Owl and Cauldron, beautiful powerful, you know, witch, and then we have beautiful Abby of the Enchanted Pumpkin, and again another powerful witch. And you have all of their details available at the back, all the services that they offer. So please check them out. Check out their Sabbath box group page, and like I say, I'll include the link with this video. But definitely, if anybody's wanting to sort of invest in ritual boxes, these are the ones for you guys. So I'm going to leave this video here. Take care, much love and blessings, and I will look forward to seeing you all again soon for more magic. In the meantime, stay safe, stay well, blessed be. Bye for now.